We're here live tonight. I'm Robert Lyons. This is Echo Sports 4034. Mayflower has just taken the field, and here come the Panthers. This is homecoming night, where Hannah Hayward Sr. was voted the homecoming queen for the Yellville-Summit Panthers, and they have been in the end zone, the north end zone, adjacent to the north end zone, that is, taking photos for the last 15 or so minutes. Weather here tonight, it was expected to be 85 degrees at game time. It's 80 degrees here at game time with clear skies. There's not a cloud in sight tonight, and we are not expecting any rain. We're not expecting anything much at all out of the weather. And tonight we also have a 5 to 10 mile per hour wind out of the east to southeast, and the Panthers will receive the football. Back deep will be Coben Hubbard, and number 20, Isaiah Matias, will be back also, and those will be back deep. We're waiting on Mayflower to kick this off. Once they kick it off, we expect to see they'll probably kick it towards Matias, because Coben Hubbard has hurt this year on the kickoff, so we expect this to be a really, really kickoff right here. Here comes the kickoff, and we've started the game. They kicked it over to Matias. He's going to pick it up on a bounce. He's going to get across 35, out to the 40 before he's brought down, and he'll be brought down. The Yellville-Summit Panthers will have first down right there. Big return on that kickoff, and they may rethink now kicking it to Coben Hubbard. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line as we get started in this game here tonight. The officials set the football. The Panthers are in the huddle. Mayflower's already out onto the field. The Panthers have defeated Izard County this season in their first game, 55-7. They lost to Hector, 20-14 at Hector. They defeated Berryville in their first home game of the season, and now we will see this first offensive play for the Panthers. Cantrell is your quarterback. He sends Coxman in motion, hands the ball off to Coxman. He cuts upfield, gets it over the 45. He'll be brought down at the 47-yard line with a pickup of 7 yards on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. At the 47. Like I said, the Panthers defeated Berryville 34-27 here in Panther Stadium 2 weeks ago. Last week, during really inclement weather, the Panthers fell to Quitman 40-14 after losing several turnovers. Coxma, a fake to Coxma going downfield. It's going to be Hartle, and it looks like there could have been pass interference called on the play, but no call. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 now. At the 47-yard line. Mayflower started their season off with a defeat when they defeated Jessieville 34-21. On September the 6th, they played Bigelow and beat them 35-0. They downed England 42-0. And then last week, they downed one of our opponents, Mountain View. Cantrell's going to take off. He's going to get across midfield down to the 46-yard line of the Mayflower Eagles, and that'll be a Panther first down. Nose of the ball will be on the 46-yard line, and it'll be a first down for the Panthers as they get started moving this football early in this first period. Cantrell picked up 11 yards on the play. Now he's going to check the sideline, see if there's going to be an audible. Gets the snap, looks to pass. He's got it out to the Coxma. Coxma's going to break some tackles. He's going to be down around the 35, 34-yard line of Mayflower, and that's going to be another Yellville-Summit Panther first down at the 34-yard line. Last week, like I said, the Mayflower Eagles defeated Mountain View 42-0, so they haven't been scored on since early, and we look like we're trying to do that now. Here's a handoff right up the middle, and they're going to hit forward progress is going to put him around the 30-yard line. They'll mark that ball at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 4, but they're saying 2nd and 7 on the scoreboard. Looks like it's going to be a a short 7. Wideouts to this side of the field will be number 24, Noah Layton. And at the slot position, it'll be Coben Hubbard. Coxma will be at the slot on the far side with number 10, Caleb Hartle, the wideout. Empty backfield. Cantrell takes off, and he's going to lose a yard on the play, so it'll be third down and 9 on the play now.
It's third down and 8 at the 32.
We're going to see 3 receivers to this near side of the field this time. It'll be Coxma, Hubbard, and Layton with Hartle to the far side. Now the pass is going to come to Coxma. He's going to catch the football, and he'll go down. At the ground can't cause a fumble. It came out when he went to the ground, but he's going to pick up enough yards to make it a reasonable 4th down and 4.
He'll be spotted at the 28-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 4 for the Panthers.
Panthers will line up this time with the same 3 receivers. Well, 2, Hubbard and Layton near side. Coxma goes to the far side, and he'll join Hartle. Eli Girth is the tight end. They look to the sideline to see if there's going to be an audible call. Cantrell's going to take the snap and take off. He's going to get down to around the 25-yard line. He may be, depends on the placement, but it looks like he's about a yard short. And if that's the case, it'll be a turnover on downs. And they've already given the signal. It is a turnover on downs.
The first down. Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Mayflower will take over at their own 26-yard line. Nose of the ball barely touches the 26. And now we're going to see the defense of the Panthers try to bend and don't break. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Gage Scroggins. No, not Gage Scroggins, but a quick pass out in the flats. And a big stick out there by Caleb Hartle. Hartle's going to make a stick out there that is going to be memorable. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Denver Layton also there, but Hartle made a huge hit.
3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Pickup of 7, 2nd and 3 on the play. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Devon Davis in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to get through the line, but he's only going to pick up about 2 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1, and it's going to be a long one. Be 3rd down and 1 yard to go. 7:44 remaining in the first period. No score in this game. 0-0 is your score.
3rd down and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Davis again in the backfield with the quarterback, a receiver to each side of the field. Hand off to Davis, and he's going to be hit. He's going to be hit in the backfield and tackled for a loss. It looks like number 52, Cameron Cashton Tilton, gets in there. Denver Layton looks like he might have been in there as well. Shepard also in on that tackle. Number 62, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 4 on the play. Davis will switch sides on which side he wants to be on the quarterback. Fake. Now the quarterback's going to take off. He's got maybe room, but he's going to be tackled for a loss. He's not going to get to the 1st down marker. He's going to be tackled on the sideline, and that tackle will be by number 24, Noah Layton.
Tackle made by Noah Layton.
And that will be short of the 1st down, it looks like, and they spotted it far enough to where it will be 1st down. They moved the chains before the referee got over here to look at it, but it's just going to be barely a 1st down. They marked the ball in between the 36 and 37-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 with 6:41 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback looks to pass. Looks like a pick block out there. Another big stick on the far side of the field. And Coming up from that will be Hartle, Hubbard, and Layton on that tackle.
Not going to pass complete.
It's completed, but only picked up about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from the 39-yard line. Nose touches the 39, so they picked up about 2.5.
Credit. Gain of 2. Tackle made by
2 receivers to each side of the field. Now one in motion. They're going to fake a jet sweep. Quarterback keeps. Quarterback gets out around the right side. He breaks down the sideline, and Coxma brings him down. Coxma's going to bring him down after he crosses midfield around it looks like it's going to be right at the 43-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down for the Eagles. Coxma made a touchdown-saving tackle there, and the Panthers defense, now they bent. They need to stop them, and right here, put some more hard hits on them. Davis goes in motion to the other side of the quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side. Fake a handoff to Davis. Pass comes to this near side. And there's the behind the defender. He was open. The defender closed anything he could do once he got behind him. Eagles will come out and try and kick the extra point. Kicker's ready. Defense moving around. And the kick is up, and it's going to be good.
The extra point by Dakota Graff is good.
The score will be 7-0 at the 5:28 mark of the 1st quarter, and Mayflower will kick off to the Panthers. We want to tell everybody tonight that Baxter Health is the main reason why we're on the air tonight. We want to thank Baxter Health and let you know that if you have any needs, medical needs or otherwise, get over to Baxter Health. They'll take care of all of your needs, get you back into your daily routine, and as quickly as possible at that. Back deep this time will be Coben Hubbard. He'll be on the far side of the field. Mateus to this side, to the near side, and the kicker is ready to kick off. He'll get the official sound signal from the ref, and we'll see this ball kicked off. Here's the kickoff. It will go to Hubbard. He'll pick it up on a bounce. Gets across the 20. He's out to the 30. He breaks ground. He's across midfield, and he'll be tackled at about the 46-yard line. See where they marked this. Got one official standing in between the 47 and 48. Another official standing at the 48. We'll see how they mark this. Either way, they're inside of Mayflower territory. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of Mayflower, and the offense is set up again on a big return there by Hubbard. He picked it up around the 15-yard line and got it all the way back into Mayflower territory. Hartle will be the wideout on this side. 4 receivers to this side to include Coxma, Coben Hubbard, and Eli Girth. Nobody in the backfield. Now Girth will come in to play tight end. One to the far side of the field. Cantrell rolls out to the near side. He's got to dodge a defender, and he'll be tackled by number 17. Number 17 is Sean Knuckles.
46-yard line.
If that's not a football name, I don't know what is. They'll mark the ball back at the 47 of Yellville-Summit, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 16. Cantrell in shotgun formation. Eli Girth goes in motion. They're going to throw it out to Coxma. Coxma's going to get around the line of scrimmage across the 50, and he'll be tackled around the 47-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. We've got 4:21 remaining on the clock.
Six-yard completion. It's 3rd down and 9 at the Mayflower 47-yard line.
4:05 remaining in the first quarter. Panthers offensive line lines up. Now we're going to have Cantrell in the shotgun formation. He's going to pull it down, tuck it, and run right away. He'll get across the 45 down to about the 44-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down and about 5.
Gage Coggins makes the tackle.
They marked that at the 44. And they're going to go for it here. Hartle's going to be the wideout on the numbers. In the slot. Looks like Hubbard is in the slot. We'll get a better idea of that once they take off. It is number 6, and that is Layton, Denver Layton, that was in the slot on this near side of the field. Panthers are going to call timeout. We'll take this timeout to tell you about North Arkansas College. If you are looking to further your degree or further your education after graduating high school, North Arkansas College is the place for you. They can get you to a counselor that can get you, they'll ask you some questions, figure out what you want to do, and they'll get you a degree plan figured out that will help get you there as fast as possible, even if you have to transfer to a 4-year university. Go to northark.edu, and they'll take care of your educational needs. Allen's Grocery, they're right here in Yellville at in Summit at the 4-way. If you need to get dinner, or if there's something that you don't know what you want for dinner, go up there and see Tony and Isaac and Nick, and they can take care of you. They'll cut the meat just as thick as you want it or as thin as you want it. And, oh, by the way, if you need gas, get your gas there so you don't have to stop in the morning. That's Allen's Grocery right up here at the 4-way stop in Summit. Panthers coming back out onto the field. Eagles are going to meander their way back out. It's 4th and 5, maybe 5.5 here. Hartle still the wideout. Denver Layton at the slot on the hash marks. Looks like Coxma right beside him. Cantrell in shotgun formation. Girth the tight end. Roll out to this side of the field. He's being chased. He's going to throw the ball downfield. Hartle's going to get hit as he goes up for it. It's going to be an incomplete pass and a turnover on downs. Eagles will take over on downs there at the 3-minute 11 mark of the first period. Excuse me. Ball is at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Mayflower. Panther defense again on the field.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quarterback in the backfield or in shotgun formation. Their quarterback is Carter Smith. Davis flanks him on the right-hand side. 2 receivers to each side. High snap pass out here on this near side. He's going to pick up enough for a 1st down, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds at around the 41-yard line of Yellville-Summit. Coach McCarthy's not enjoying the way that the pick plays, is my guess. It looks like. Eagles will come to the line of scrimmage. They've got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to this near side on the number. Davis in the backfield. Snap, quick pass out to in the slot, and he's going to be brought down eventually as he gets knocked out of. Well, now they're saying he's still a live play. He's still fighting, and he'll get close to the 1st down yardage, but he's not going to quite get there. We're going to see if they marked him out of bounds back at the 35, or if they're going to give him forward progress to the 34-yard line. 2nd down and 3 is what they'll have, and we've got 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Eagles at the line of scrimmage, quarterback in shotgun formation. 12 seconds remain on the shot clock. On the play clock. I'm already thinking basketball. Quick pass out into flats, and it's caught, and it'll be a 1st down. Reed with that reception. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be placed at around the 25-yard line. They're going to mark that at 6.
1st and 10 at the Panther 26-yard line.
Now we've got an official's timeout. We'll see what this is about. They're going to call a penalty against Mayflower. Oh, no, they're trying to get the clock, it looks like, adjusted. They put 10 seconds back on the clock. It's 1:41 remaining in this first period. Mayflower with 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Play clock sets at 25 and is not running. Play clock starts, and the game clock will start when the snap. Quick pass out in the flats again, and this time he's going to be tackled immediately. Might have gained 2 more yards. Be a pickup of about 4 on the play. A yard, I guess. They'd marked him out of bounds.
At the 25-yard line.
So he gets to the 25. Either his knee touched or he went out of bounds, one of the two. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 25-yard line for the Mayflower Eagles. They're inside of the red zone in the Panthers' territory. Quarterback again looks to pass it, and it's a little bit out in front of his receiver and almost intercepted.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 at the 25.
3rd and 9, definitely a passing down here. But we've seen in the past where just because it was a textbook passing down does not mean that's what they're going to do. Davis is going Smith in the backfield. 3 receivers this near side, 1 to the far side. Now we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's their first timeout.
Eagles will take their first timeout of the first half, and we will let you know right now, Dozier and Associates is proud sponsors of Panther football and North Arkansas sports. In North Arkansas, Dozier and Associates can answer all of your tax needs. All you have to give them a call, and they will take care of everything you can ask them. That's Dozier and Associates, located right across from the courthouse on Highway 62, 412. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs, the official home of the Coaches Show. We'll be back there next week, probably on Thursday for that, and we'll enjoy some great barbecue, whatever they decide they're going to give us, and they'll get you back to work as fast as possible and get you on time with a full belly. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs on Highway 62, 412, just west of Highway 14. All right, we've got the 2 teams back out on the field. Again, 3 receivers this near side, 1:06 remaining in the first period. Play clock just started. Smith and Davis in the backfield. They look to the sideline. 13 on the play clock now. Smith now he looks into the end zone, and he's going to have number 2 for a touchdown. Marcus Phillips will score that touchdown. It'll be a 25-yard touchdown pass, and that'll make the score 13-0 with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. They'll line up and go for an extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Makes it 14-0. And again, there's 1 minute remaining in this first period. That was a 3rd and 9 touchdown pass for the Mayflower Eagles. We want to let you know, too, that we want to thank Twisted Sisters over in Flippin. Listen, if you need a haircut, you need to get with Jennifer and her staff. They can take care of that. Just doesn't matter if you're man, woman, whatever. They can take care of all of your needs. They can take care of your hair, whether you need streaks or a hair dye or a permanent. They can take care of that. They can also take care of your nails. Look for the Blue Green Parking Stops on Main Street in Flippin, and you'll find Twisted Sisters. Look them up on Facebook, and they'll get you scheduled for an appointment. Back deep will be Hubbard and Mateus again. Hubbard on the far side of the field. We'll see if they kick it to him again. Either way, it's been two good kickoff returns here in this first half by the Panthers. We'll see their kicker get set to kick this off, and their kicker is Jeremiah Fuller. No, I'm sorry. Their kicker is Dakota Graff. He'll kick off from his own 40-yard line. And the kickoff is going to be a low liner this time, picked up by Coben Hubbard on a bounce. Hubbard is going to come to this near side, gets across the 40, and he's off to the 45, down at the 46-yard line as he didn't give up fighting for yards. Another big return. All three of them have been big returns. We just got to get the offense to move the football, and we'll have a better football game here for homecoming. Diamond State Funeral Home and Cremation up in Lead Hill. If you want to be treated like family, that's the place you need to go. Diamond State will take care of you, take care of all of your needs, and you will feel like part of the family. That's Diamond State Cremation in Lead Hill. 51 seconds remaining. Cantrell in shotgun formation. He's going to hand the football off to number 3. And he'll get out just over midfield. Tellum Hall makes this run, and he'll pick up about 5-6 yards on the play. It'll bring up second down and 5. Ball's marked at the 49-yard line of the Eagles. 3 receivers to this near side of the field, 1 to the far side. Hartle on the far side of the field. Hall in the backfield. Hall left a little early, but no flag. Pass going to come out to Denver Layton. He's going to get hit hard on the sideline. Gets up, loses the football, but it falls out of bounds. So he will pick up 4 yards on the play. Ball's marked at the 40-yard line.
Pick up a 4. It's going to be third down and 1, and the Eagles 45.
Panthers pick up this 3rd and 1 right here. Maybe Cantrell taking off, and maybe Tellum Hall. Cox in the backfield takes the snap, takes the handoff, and he will pick up enough for the first down, it appears. 11 seconds left on the game clock. It looks like where the ball's placed, it is going to be a first down, but they may bring the chains out. They are going to bring the chains out, official timeout. The ball is across the 44-yard line. Chains are behind the 44-yard line. It's a first down, but they're going to measure it anyway. The good thing about this is the clock has stopped. The offense is resting, so when they come back, they can run whatever they want to and get it in there. Old South brings you this chain measurement for the first down, and we will see what they come up with. Old South is a food truck in Flippin, and if you need something quick and good, get out there to Old South. They'll take care of you just like you're one of the family and get you back to work on time. They are located just in front of the Mountain Echo and just in front of Twisted Sisters on Main Street. So you want to get out there and the measurement is right here, and it's a first down by the length of the football. I'm not sure how he couldn't see that. It was across the 44 on this side of the field, and the chain was behind the 44. But nonetheless, they marked it right and got it right. It's a first down for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. 11 seconds to go in the first period. They trail 14-0 to the Mayflower Eagles, and we're going to see the offense come back out and see what kind of play they can develop here. 2 receivers to this near side of the field. Tobin Hubbard in the slot. Noah Layton is the wideout. Hubbard in motion, handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard gets through the line. He's across the 40 down to about the 38. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards there. They're going to mark it at the 39. It'll be a 5-yard gain, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it'll be 14-0, and the Panthers will have 2nd and 5 when we come back to play. Odd Enterprises are proud to sponsor North Arkansas sports on Echo Sports 4034. Terry and Darlene Ott have been proud politicians and proud educators for Marion County and other parts of Arkansas for many, many years. They want to say congratulations to all athletes competing in sports, as well as a special congratulations to Brooke, Bryce, and Michaela Ott. Brooke was part of the homecoming court tonight, and they're proud of that young lady for being in the homecoming court. That's Odd Enterprises, loving what they do for these kids and loving what they've done for the kids in Marion County. Bank of 1889, another halftime sponsor, will take care of all of your banking needs. They're located on the curve in Yellville. If you've got some questions, try to figure out what account you want to set up, get out to Bank of 1889 on the curve, and they'll take care of all of those questions for you and get you set up in the type of account that you need. White River Auto, located in Gassville, they love to sponsor North Arkansas sports. They've had several children graduate here, but more importantly, if you need something done to your car and you want to be able to trust what was done to it, take it to White River Auto over in Gassville. They will take care of your car, and it'll be safe. Well, these kids are going back to school this year. Cantrell in shotgun formation. Fakes the jet sweep. He takes off. He's going to get across down to about the 35-yard line. If he got the 35, it should be 3rd down and 1. They're going to mark it at the 36, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Looked to me like forward progress got out to the 35, but the officials are on the field, and I'm up here. Sorry, 36, not 34. 34 is where they need to get for the first down. Coburn Hubbard in motion. They give it to Coxma. Coxma gets the first down, and not much more. He'll get down to about the 33. Depends on where they mark this. They're marking it at the 34. And I'm going to just guess that they're going to go for it. No, the referee's going to call it first down right now. It's a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 11:02 remaining in the first half. The Eagles lead 14-0. Panthers are driving the football. And this is probably the most successful drive so far. Not the deepest they've went, but they've held on to the ball and managed to get into Mayflower territory. First down, 4 receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side. Cantrell pulls it down. He takes off. Cantrell through the line. He's going to pick up another first down and more. He'll get taken out of bounds at around the 15-yard line, it looks like. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they enter the red zone for the first time tonight of Mayflower. Mayflower has not been scored on since their first game, and the Panthers trying to change that right here. Hand off to Hubbard. Hubbard up the middle. Hubbard's going to pick up a couple of yards and be driven back. Coxma picks up a couple of yards. We'll see where they mark this, but looked like to me he got across the 15. And they're going to mark it at the 14, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. Right into the middle of that defense and kept driving, couldn't get it going any further than that. Caleb Stewart and Denver Layton are to this near side of the field, Hubbard in the slot on the far side, and Hartle the wide out. Hand off to Girth. Girth is going to get hit just as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Maybe another pickup of 1 or 2, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll mark this down around. They mark it at the 15, so it'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 at the 15. I thought he picked up a couple of yards there, but they say he didn't. Offensive line gets set. In the backfield is Eli Girth. Now he moves to tight end position at the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers to the far side. Hartle out, or Stewart out wide here. Run is going to be brought down. The runner was Coben Hubbard, and he'll be brought down at the, looks like the 17-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down. And it'll bring up 4th and 12. Ran the jet sweep there and didn't get anything out of it. Lost 2 yards. Now Cantrell will be in the backfield with an empty backfield. Stewart and Girth to this near side. To the far side, Hubbard, Cox, and Denver, or Hartle. And now he looks to pass. Under pressure, throws it. And gets taken to the ground by number 8, Blade Dykes. I'm sorry, Isaac Immel. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the Panthers. Panthers will put their defense back out there, but the ball will be at the 17-yard line, and Mayflower will have to drive 83 yards. 70 yards to get to the end zone. Make it 77. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. 14-0 is your score. Panther defense out on the field. Out Davis switch sides of the quarterback in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, and he's not going to get very far. He's going to be brought down by Denver Layton. Denver Layton quietly having a big game here tonight. Eli Girth also in on that.
Game of 2. It's 2nd down and 8 at the 19.
Pickup of 2 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Quarterback in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to this near side. Hands it off to Davis. Davis is going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. Denver Layton on the tackle. Coxma also there. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles deep in their own territory. Ball is at the 23-yard line. Quarterback again in shotgun formation. This time they're going to have 3 receivers to the far side of the field and 1 to this near side. Layton cheats in. Now the quarterback keeps the football. He's going to be tackled for a loss behind the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a loss of 5 on the play. The tackle was made at the 19, but they give him the 20. It's still a loss on the play, and 4th and 7. It looks like they've sent out their punting team, and we will see Coben Hubbard go back deep. He'll be at the 45-yard line in Panther territory, and we'll get set for this punt. Doing the punting will be number 10, the quarterback, Carter Smith. Calls for it, and kick is up. It's not a very deep kick at all. It'll go out of bounds inside Eagle territory at the 44-yard line, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. They take over inside Mayflower territory this time, and we will see the Panthers take over on after the punt. They're going to place the ball at the 44, just like they had marked on this side. They change the balls out like they usually do. Offensive line gets set. Cantrell in the backfield, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side. Stewart to this near side. In motion is Hubbard. Hubbard takes off. Coxman takes off, and he'll pick up yardage across the 40-yard line down to about the 37. And they're going to mark that at the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 6-yard gain. So they're going to say it's 2nd down and 4. Cantrell in the backfield by himself. Eli Girth, the tight end. Stewart on the side. Hubbard, Coxman, and Hartle on the far side. Pass goes to Coxman. He'll pick up another 2 yards. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 now for the Panthers. They're going to say it's no gain and 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Might have got a yard on the play, but 3rd down and 3 now at the 37-yard line. Looks like the ball's in between 36 and 37. Girth in the backfield. Cantrell tosses it out in the flats, and they're going to be close to 1st down yardage. It'll be close to the 1st down right there, and we'll see where they mark this football. If they mark it where he was tackled, they're going to mark it at the 35. Looks like he's got to get to the 34, so that brings 4th and 1 up for the Panthers. I'm not sure that spot was exactly the best spot, but nonetheless, it's what they've got to do. 4:49 remaining in this first half. 14-0. Mayflower leads this game. And now we're going to see everybody close to the line of scrimmage. Girth is tied in. Running back is Coxma. He flanks Cantrell. Hands the ball off to Coxma. He gets across the 34-yard line down to about the 33. And it's going to be 1st down. It's going to be a 1st down. But now we've got to look at the Mayflower Eagles are saying they came up with the football, but it's 1st and 10 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers at the 34-yard line. Well, we haven't had the official announcement yet. The referee is looking at it. Now they're going to call the chains out again, I guess. They're telling everybody on the defense to back off. They're going to measure this, but it looks to me as it's that is not the I expected to see. I expected the ball to be at the 33-yard line and a clear 1st down. 4:24 remaining in the first half. 14-0. Mayflower leads Yellville-Summit here on homecoming night in Yellville. They bring the chains out for another mark, another check on the 1st down. One official holds the football. They stretch it out. And by the nose of the football, they've got the 1st down, literally the nose of the football. In between the white line and the tip of the football is the 1st down. Still looked to me like it wasn't the best spot, but it's nonetheless, it's a 1st down for the Panthers, and they'll have 4:24 to punch this in. 4 receivers this near side. Stewart, Girth, Hubbard, and Cox. Hubbard and Girth in the slot. Coxman closest to the line of scrimmage. And Stewart on the numbers as the wideout. Hartle on the far side of the field. Empty backfield. Pass is complete. Looked like a face mask possibly. It slammed him to the ground. Coxman gets up. Completed pass. Now we'll see if it was for any yardage or if it was behind the line. They marked the ball at the 36. It's a loss of 1 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. It is a loss of 2, 36-yard line. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Hubbard, Layton to the far side of the field. Stewart to this near side. In the backfield will be Coxma. Girth is tight end. Both of them change places now. Cantrell takes the snap, fakes the pitch, gets through the line of scrimmage down to around the 33-yard line before he's tackled. We'll see when they unpile where the ball ends up.
And Devontae Williams make the tackle.
Cantrell with a pickup there of about 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. for the Panthers from the 33-yard line. Stewart will be on this near side of the field. Girth and Hubbard, along with Layton on the far side. Layton being the wideout. Coxman's going to go out and join them in the slot. So 3 receivers in the slot formation. Now we've got a whistle.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout for Yellville-Summit. Be their second timeout, but you know what? We're within 2:40 of the end of the first half, and you can't take them. You can't use them for the second half. Might as well use them now. Listen, White River Auto is over in Gas. If something happens to your car, that's the people that we trust to take our car to. So get out there and check out White River Auto in Gasville, 100 North or 100 Main Street in Gasville, and they'll take care of all of your automotive needs and get you back to running safely. And just in case something does happen when you're out on the road, and it does eventually, we trust Woods Record to be our official wrecker service in Flippin. Woods Record, give them a call. They'll come out. They'll give you a good price and get your car where it needs to be. Baxter Health brings you these broadcasts, and we're proud to say that they sponsor North Arkansas Sports on Echo Sports 4034. If you are in need of emergency care, get out to Hospital Drive in Mountain Home, and they will take care of all of your medical needs, get you back in your daily routine just as fast as possible. Panthers come back out on the field. The Eagles are already there. Cantrell be empty backfield with Girth, Hubbard, Coxma, and Layton to the far side of the field. And this near side will be Stewart. In motion is Hubbard. He'll be brought down in the backfield, and he'll be brought down by number 8, Isaac Immel. Got through and put Hubbard down with a loss back to the 36-yard line. So it's a loss of 3 and brings up 4th and 12. We've got 2:18 to play in this first half. Eagles do lead 14-0. Play comes in from the sideline. Now Cantrell relays it. The offensive line leads everybody to the line of scrimmage. Cantrell will have Coxman in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Now he throws it deep. And it's going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Coben Hubbard deep around the 11-yard line, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. That pass had a lot of air on it, thrown into double coverage, and Hubbard comes down with it. A pickup of about 20 yards on the play, 25 yards on the play. And now the Panthers line up quickly. Cantrell in the backfield. Girth with him. Cantrell pulls it down. He takes off. He'll be met and brought back to around the 15-yard line where he's tackled. Forward progress will be somewhere closer to the 12, I think.
Tackle made by Alex Warren.
Looks like they're going to mark it back at the line of scrimmage. Or, no, they're going to mark that at the 12, so a loss of yard. 2nd and 11 from the 12. All come from the sideline. The offensive line leads them up. Stewart on this near side, close to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers on the far side. That'll be Hubbard and Layton. They're close to the line of scrimmage. Coxman in the backfield. Girth at the tight end position. Now Coxman goes in motion. Cantrell pulls it down. He keeps it. He keeps his legs driving. He'll get down to around the 9 or 10-yard line, and we will see where they mark this. It looks like they're marking it at the 9-yard line, which would be a pickup of 3 yards on the play, 4 yards on the play.
Tackle made by Alex Warren.
3rd and 7. The Panthers get the first down at the 2-yard line. 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers try to cut into this 14-0 lead by the Eagles. Cantrell pulls the ball down, takes off on the right side. He's going to be brought down.
No, Cantrell, the ball carrier.
6 seconds remaining. 5, 4. Panthers going to have to hurry. 1 second. And that's going to be the end of the first half. At the half, it's 14-0, Eagles lead. We'll be right back after we take a quick break. Panthers go into the field house. They trail 14-0. We're going to have a halftime show here with the band. But before we do that, we want to say Allen's Grocery is a halftime sponsor for us, and they always have sales. They always have a good sale on the meat, and they're known for their meats. And right now they've got 80-20 ground beef, $4.68 a pound. USDA choice T-bones, $9.28 a pound. You can get you a USDA choice boneless shoulder roast, and that'll be $4.48 a pound. Remember, when you go up there, you can get these cut as thick as you want, whatever cut of meat you want. They've got boneless center cut pork chops, $2.48 a pound, and you can get a boneless whole center cut pork loin for $2.18 a pound. You know, after you get all this, you're going to be thirsty, so you get your Lipton tea products, 12-pack of 6.9-ounce bottles, and you can get two 12-packs for $12. You can get your Rockstar energy drinks, two for $3. And since it is still warm outside, you can get you a little Gatorade and put some nutrients back in your system. Two 28-ounce bottles are $4. They've got chips on sale by the bag, by the variety pack. An 18-count variety pack is $12.48. You can get a gallon of fruit drinks for $1.98 a gallon. So get up there to Allen's and check that out. Again, if you don't know what you want for dinner, Allen's Grocery can take care of that for you, and they will give you a meal plan and let you figure out if that's what you want to do that night or whatever. Bank of 1889 is our other halftime sponsor, and they're proud to bring you the band here tonight. And we will have the band performance momentarily as they get set up to come out onto the field and perform for the home crowd here at homecoming tonight. We'll leave it hot so that you can listen to the band as they march out onto the field.
Performing next is the Panther Band. The band is under the direction of Director Brooke Cole, Majorette Instructor Maggie Davenport, Flag Instructor Nicole Sin, and Drum Major Elizabeth Smith. Junior Mage Paige Pinnett is marching with the band tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Panther Band kindly requests that you accompany them on a halftime journey through teen angst. When life is dim and music is the only acceptable form of expression, look on the bright side. Drum Major, is your band ready to perform?
Another hand for that Yellville-Summit marching band.
And that right there was your Bank of 1889 halftime performance by the Yellville-Summit Band. They're going to continue to play here as this is a night to remember for homecoming here in Yellville-Summit. A big night here for Yellville-Summit. They tried to come in here at halftime, and they're only down 14-0, and it could be much, much worse than that as they play here tonight on homecoming night. We'll be back with you after the halftime ends and the music ends. I'm Robert Lyons. It's halftime, 14-0. Mayflower leads Yellville-Summit here at Panther Stadium in Yellville. We will bring you this performance by the cheerleaders and the pom pom squad here at halftime. They will probably play some music, so we'll be back after the halftime ends. We're coming back here real quick while there's no music playing. We want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight as North Arkansas College proudly sponsors these football players and other teams that will play this season, volleyball, basketball. We want to say thank you to North Arkansas College. Go to northarkansas.edu and they'll get you set up on a degree plan. Allen's Grocery at Four-Way and Summit, known for their meats. Get out there and get your meat, and you can also get your gas so you don't have to stop the next day. Dozier and Associates located in Yellville on Highway 62412, just across the street from the courthouse, just west of Highway 14. Baxter Health over in Mountain Home. Baxter Health, if you've got emergent needs, they can take care of that. They're located on Hospital Drive in Mountain Home. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs. All right, we're back. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs is the home of the Coaches Show. They're located right here in Yellville on Highway 62412, just west of Highway 14. Twisted Sisters over in Flippin. If you need a haircut, if you need a perm, or you need something done with your nails, Carolyn's is the place to go. Look for the blue-green parking stops on Main Street. Old South, they park their food truck right in front of the Mountain Echo and Twisted Sisters, as we're right next door to Twisted Sisters. If you need something quick to eat for lunch, get out there and check them out. Odd Enterprises, proud educators and politicians here in Marion County. If you want to make sure that they want to make sure that every athlete, student athlete, knows that they will wish them congratulations and good luck on a good season, and a special good luck to Bryce, Brooke, and Michaela Odd as they go through their school year. Old South. Oh, I'm sorry. Bank of 1889, halftime sponsor, and they will help you with all of your banking needs. They're located on Highway 62412 at the curve in Yellville. White River Auto, if you need something done to your car to make it safe around these kids that are going back to school, make sure you get out there in Gassville and check it out. Woods Record, the official record service for the Mountain Echo. It's not if something's going to happen, it's when. So keep in mind, Woods Record will pull you out of the ditch, or they'll put your car where you need it at that particular time. We are at halftime. Got just a few minutes before they come back out onto the field and start warming up. Here come the Panthers now out of the field house, and they will warm up. And we've got about 30 seconds on the clock. They'll probably put 2 minutes back up there and allow these two teams to stretch out properly to prevent injuries. We'll come back when they get ready to kick off. Yellville-Summit will kick off to start the second half, and the Mayflower Eagles will have their first chance at a kick return, and they will have offense first in the second half. Back in a few minutes. All right, it's time to get this second half kicked off. The officials have had their meeting. The two teams have met on opposite ends of the field, and we've got 15 seconds left before the halftime will end, as they did put a couple of minutes back on the scoreboard. Quarterbacks have warmed up for both teams, and now we're going to see the kicking team come out for Yellville-Summit. Kicking Yellville-Summit will be number 28. Schicks will kick off. Schicks is from, well, I'm going to get it wrong probably. I think he's from Norway, is what they said. He's here on an exchange as an exchange student. And the kickoff is high, but not particularly deep. Fielded at the 30-yard line. Runners across the 40, 45, out near midfield. We'll see where they mark this. And runner was number 23, Credit. Trebea Credit was the returner there. They're going to mark that at the 49-yard line of Mayflower. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles there. Panthers defense gets lined up. Offensive line from Mayflower comes up and sets the offensive line. We're going to have Davis in the backfield with Smith. 2 receivers to each side of the field. Handoff is to Davis. He's going to get through the offensive line, be brought down by Denver Layton. Denver Layton had him around the ankle at the 46-yard line, and he fell forward to the 44-yard line. 2nd down and 3 after that 7-yard run. Best run Davis has had all night long. And again, Denver Layton made the tackle for the Panthers. Three receivers this near side this time. Now we've got an official coming in waving his arms. Timeout, Yellville. Timeout early in this second half. We've got 11:21 to play in the third quarter. It'll be their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining, and we will let you know that the Mountain Echo, the Echo Sports will be in Lincoln, Arkansas on Monday night on October the 7th. And we will be there for the Valley Springs Lincoln volleyball match. We'll bring that to you live at around 4:30. This is homecoming tonight here at Yellville-Summit. It's a night to remember is the theme for their homecoming this year. And we will get this started. The offensive line comes up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Davis and Smith in the backfield. 3 receivers this near side, 1 to the far side. And now the official blows the whistle to start play. Panthers kind of show blitz with Layton creeping up. Now the quarterback calls for the snap. 2 people in motion at the same time. Now the pass out in the flats will be caught, and he'll get down to around the 25, across the 25, to almost to the 20-yard line. It'll be about the 22 is where they're going to mark that. It'll be 1st and 10 Mayflower. Cowbells across the field are ringing for the Mayflower.
Rylan Lundy makes the tackle. 1st down Eagles at the 22-yard line.
Rylan Lund in on that tackle, or makes the tackle, makes it downfield. Smith in shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side. Davis goes out towards the flats. They throw the ball out there, not to Davis. Now we've got a flag on the field. It's back in the area where there's holding. This should come back. It should be holding against the Mayflower Eagles. Hartle was the one that made the tackle. But let's check this flag out. It looks like Mayflower's already starting to walk backwards. At least some on the offensive line are. It's going to be holding against Mayflower, and it will wipe out the first down. And it'll be a 10-yard mark-off from the spot of the foul at the 21-yard line. It'll be at the 31, and it'll be 1st and 10, or 1st and 19. It'll be 1st and 19 from the 31-yard line for Mayflower. Mayflower will send 2 receivers to each side of the field. Davis in the backfield with Smith. Calls for the snap. Now he looks to the sideline. Smith will get back into position, and he'll take the snap. There's the call. Now he looked out in the flats. He's got a man down the sideline, and Denver Layton gives chase and can't catch him before he gets into the end zone on that far sideline. 10-14 remaining, and Mayflower will extend the lead to 20-0.
23.
They'll come out and try the extra point.
For the Eagle touchdown.
Kicking will be number 14, Jeremiah Fuller. Tanner Reed holding. Ball is up, and it's going to be good. It'll make it 21-14 with 10-14 remaining in the third period. Big play there was on 3rd down, and the Panthers made the stop, but they didn't make the stop. Or that was on 2nd down when they had the big play down the sideline. And then 3rd down was a touchdown. Panthers got to be better at making the stop, and back deep will be Coben Hubbard and Tellum Hall. I'm sorry, Isaiah Matthias. They stand at the same, right beside each other around the 14-yard line at the moment. Mayflower's kicker comes out. It'll be number 4 doing the kicking, Dakota Graff. And now Matthias will come to this near side of the field while Hubbard goes to the far side. Kicker gets set to kick this off. We'll see which one he wants to kick it to. Or if he wants to do it like he did earlier with a low liner. He kicks it to Hubbard. Hubbard's going to catch it on the fly at around the 16-yard line. He breaks free. He's got a hole in the middle. Now he cuts to this near side. They're trying to strip the ball, and they can't get it stripped. Maybe they did. I thought he was down before the ball came out. They're going to say it's 1st down for Mayflower. They're going to recover the fumble, and Mayflower is going to have 1st and 10.
Coben Hubbard on the return. The tackle is made by
at the 29-yard line of Yellville-Summit.
Recovered by the Eagles. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
10 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this third period. Mayflower recovers the fumble from Hubbard as it was stripped by number 23, Trebrea Credit. Now they'll have Davis in the backfield. New quarterback will be Robert Cockerman, the third. High snap. He rolls out to the far side of the field. Now he's going to get across the line of scrimmage. He's going to push a tackler, and Denver Layton, will make the tackle. He'll make the tackle, but it looks like a 9-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 1. Ball's placed at the 20-yard line. Mayflower sends 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to this near side. Now he'll come back closer to the offensive line. He's got a tight end on this near side. Davis takes the handoff. No, it's the quarterback keeps. Davis took the handoff and ran. Oh, that's not Davis. That's number 10, Carter Smith, that's playing tailback now. It's a 1st down after a pickup of 5 yards on the play. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this third period. Mayflower with a 21-0 lead. Again, Smith and Cockerman in the backfield together, both of them quarterbacks. No, this was Davis this time in the backfield. And now the pass will be out in the flats. It looks like it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play.
Cameron Willis.
Willis makes the reception.
Caleb Stewart.
Stewart makes the tackle for a loss. It'll be a 2-yard loss, and second down and 12 yards now.
17.
Mayflower is going to come to the line of scrimmage. Davis flanks Cockerman in the backfield. One wide out to this near side, two to the far side. Fakes the handoff. Now he looks out in the flats, throws it deep. It's going to be intercepted. A flag comes down, but it's going to be intercepted by the Panthers, and it'll be Coben Hubbard with the interception. Now let's check the flag to see if it's a holding flag. It looks like it could be. Ineligible man downfield. It'll be. It was across the line of scrimmage, and maybe it was just a little too far blocking downfield for the Eagles. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Now each team has one turnover here in the third quarter and the game, and we will look and see if the Panthers can move this football. They have 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, and the offense will come out onto the field momentarily after the change of possession. We've got 8 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the third quarter. Panthers trail 21-0. Coxman in the backfield with Cantrell. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Girth and Coxman go in motion and switch sides. Handoff to Coxman. He's going to pick up positive yards. Looks like he's going to gain 2. Coxman may have gotten out to the 13-yard line. If he did, it'll be 2nd down and 8. They are marking it at the 13. 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers now. Play comes in from the sideline. Coxman will come out and get in the slot. 3 receivers this near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield. Cantrell looks downfield, throws the pass. It's caught by Eli Girth. Eli Girth will be out to the 30-yard line, and they're going to mark the ball at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a big pickup and a 1st down for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. That was a pickup of 19 yards for Eli Girth. The ball was actually thrown behind him. He reached back, grabbed it, and took off up the field. He was headed north with it. Panthers are coming from the south end of the stadium on this drive. Now Girth and Coxman come to the near side. Handoff faked or is to Coxman. Coxman's going to get out to about the 35, 36-yard line. We'll see where they mark this. Going to be 2nd down and 6. Denver Layton checks into the game.
7, correction, a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 7 at the 35.
Coxman's in the slot on this near side. Cantrell calls for the snap. Now he pulls it down and takes off. He's going to outrun the defensive end, get back to the line of scrimmage, and then he'll be tackled by a host of Eagle tacklers. It will be
Trevion Williams.
Williams in on the tackle.
Javarian Turtle in on the tackle.
There was a host of them that got to him that time. Play comes in, they make the call. Coxman to the far side of the field in the slot. Cantrell in the backfield, an empty backfield. Girth tight end on this near side. Coxman in motion, fakes the handoff. Cantrell has to pull it down. He fumbles the football. No, he didn't fumble it. He goes down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of about 7 on the play.
Javarian Turtle makes the tackle.
It'll be 4th down and 11. for the Panthers. Ball is placed at the 31-yard line. Panthers have to get to the 40, just over the 42-yard line for the first down. They're going to punt the football. Punt is high. It's going to be a good coverage kick. Now it takes a bounce for Mayflower, and it'll go all the way back to the 47-yard line. It looks like maybe 48 of the Eagles or the Panthers. Eagles will take over first down.
At the 48-yard line.
And they do mark it at the 48. Panthers defense trying to get this ball back again. The offensive line for Mayflower on the field. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, your score is 21-0. Mayflower leads the Panthers with 5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the third period. Handoff is to Davis. Davis gets through the line of scrimmage, and he'll be brought down at around the 41-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 6 on the play and bring up second down and 4.
Pickup of 6 on the play. It's going to be second down and 4 at the Panther 42.
They marked the ball at the 42-yard line. Looked like they were coming in at the 41. Now they'll have 3 receivers to this near side, 1 to the far side. Davis in the backfield with the quarterback. Calls for the snap. Smith throws it out in the flats and nowhere to go for number 23 Credit. He'll lose yards on the play, about 3 yards. It'll be back at the 45-yard line and bring up third down and about 7 yards.
Third down and 7.
They've got to get to just over the 38-yard line for a first down. All of the defensive line this time standing. It looked like they want to show blitz, but we'll see what happens here. 2 receivers this near side. Handoff to Davis. Davis is going to get through the offensive line, and he's going to get down to about the 35-yard line. They're marking it on the 35. It'll be a first down.
Caleb Stewart, Ryan Lundy, all in on the tackle. First down.
Ryan Lund and Caleb Stewart makes the tackle for the Panthers. 3:30 to play in this third period. Got about 15 and a half minutes to play in the game. Al Smith with Davis flanking him in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side. Throw out in flats. It's going to be incomplete. Credit couldn't hold on to that. He started looking upfield to see if he was going to get hit or if he was going to have room to run. And once he took his eyes off of it, the ball hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. It'll bring up second down and 10 from the 35 for the Eagles. The Panthers defense a little weary tonight. They've been on the field a long time. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Smith calls for the snap. Now he's going to look to the sideline. He'll have Davis flanking him on the left in the backfield. Now we're going to have a timeout called. We'll see who called this timeout. It'll be
timeout Eagles their first time.
Mayflower. Both teams have called a timeout here in the third quarter, and they will both have 2 timeouts remaining. We want to take this time to thank Diamond State, Old South, Odd Enterprises, Bank of 1889, Twisted Sisters, North Ark College, Allen's Grocery, Woods Wrecker Service, White River Auto, Baxter Health, and Carolyn's for bringing this broadcast to you tonight. If it wasn't for our great sponsors, we couldn't do any of this for you. Offense is huddled up, and they're going to get the defense is huddled up, and they're going to get some information from Coach Blankenship, and he's going to send them back out along with Coach McCarthy. They're going to let them know what they want done and how they want it done. Coaches are all wearing white tonight with gray pants. Mayflower's offense comes back out on the field. Line will lead them to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the defense with their line leading them to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to this near side, outside the numbers on the near side. Davis in the backfield as he flanks quarterback Smith. Smith will observe. He'll clap his hands once and maybe look to the side. No, he's going to get the snap right away. Davis takes off. Davis is going to get down to around the 30-yard line, maybe the 31, and he will be tackled there. They will mark the ball at the 30-yard line. Hubbard and Layton make that tackle. Denver Layton, that is.
Down and 5 at the 30-yard line.
It'll bring up 3rd and 5 from the 30. Same formation, 3 receivers to the far side. Hubbard will go over to the far side to provide defense. Smith calls for the ball. He gets it. Gives it to Davis. Davis will be cut down as he tries to get to the 25 and does not make the 25. It'll bring up 4th down. Eli Girth makes that tackle, and it will bring up 4th down and 2 yards. Solid 2 yards here for the Eagles. Approaching 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Now we've got 2 minutes remaining. And 4th and 2 from the 27. We've got to get to the 25. If the defense can hold here, the offense will be back out on the field. Davis gets the snap. He's going to get across the 25. Eli Girth tries to strip it. He's in on the tackle. And it's going to be Denver Layton getting up from the bottom of the – or Coxman getting up on the bottom of the pile.
Eagles at the 22-yard line.
He picks dirt out of his face mask. Now we'll see the quarterback line up for 1st down. He wants to pass it out in the flats. Now he's got a man going down the line. Flag at the line of scrimmage. Pass is incomplete as it's tipped away at the last second.
Smith's pass broken up by Tobin Hubbard.
Hubbard breaks that pass up, but there's a flag at the line of scrimmage. Typically that's holding if they allow the play to keep going. Ineligible man downfield again. So it'll be a penalty this time that will be marked off. And it is a 5-yard penalty that will bring the ball back to the 27-yard line. Minute 26 to play in this 3rd quarter, and 2nd down and 15 for the Eagles. As the 2nd time tonight they've had a lineman downfield blocking, and that is an ineligible receiver. Davis in the backfield with quarterback Smith. 2 receivers to each side. Offensive line gets set. Now Davis switches sides to the left side. The defense on that side comes up. Pass out in the flats. And he's going to be brought down. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 at the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. Well, they're marking that at the 22-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Hubbard makes that tackle. Now the officials call timeout and have a meeting in the middle of the football field. Not sure what we're going to have another penalty here. It's going to be illegal motion called against the Eagles, and it'll back them up another 5 yards, so it'll make it 2nd down now and 20.
It'll be 2nd down and 20.
Ball's placed at the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 20. Eagles lead 21-0 over Yellville-Summit here on a night to remember for homecoming. 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Eagles come up to the line of scrimmage. They have two receivers to each side of the field. They've liked throwing it in the flats tonight. Smith calls for the snap. He'll call for it again. Davis took off before the snap, but there's no penalties down on the field. But Davis definitely took off, and quarterback Smith keeps the football, gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Layton makes that tackle. Had a really good night. He gets 12 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 20. Big run there by Smith. Big tackle by Denver Layton. Stop him where he did. 3 receivers to the far side of the field for the Eagles. Quarterback calls for the snap. Rolls out to the left. A big block, blindside block in the backfield. And now we have a late flag coming out, and I'm not sure what this is. It's downfield. But there should have been a penalty in the backfield for a blindside block. This one being downfield is probably not blindside, but it could be a pick. They're pointing towards Mayflower. Pass interference against the Mayflower Eagles. It's offensive pass interference, and they'll mark this off and back them up again.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back is what they called. The signal looked like pass interference on the offense. Ball goes all the way back out to the 35-yard line, and they're going to have a long way to go for the first down. They've got to get all the way to the 12-yard line for the first down. 3rd down and 23. 1 receiver to the near side, 3 to the far side. Davis in the backfield. Now he switches to the right side of the quarterback, Smith. Entire team looks to the sideline to see what the audible is, if there's one. Defense all standing like they're going to blitz. High snap. Out in the flats is the pass. It's going to be caught by Credit. Credit's going to go down the sideline, and he's going to go out of bounds before he gets to the first down marker, but he's going to pick up a ton of yards there, and ball looks like it's going to be marked at the 17-yard line. Hubbard is the one that pushed him out. 4th down and about 6 yards.
4th and 7.
Looks like it's going to be 4th and 6. They marked it at the 18, so it will be 4th and 7. Empty backfield this time. Now Davis come back into the backfield. He'll come on the right side of the quarterback. 3 receivers to this far side of the field, or near side of the field. Rolls out to this near side, throws the ball downfield, and it'll be caught, but there'll be a huge hit there delivered by Hubbard.
To Marcus Phillips.
Phillips will catch that, but he'll regret he did.
Noah Layton in on the tackle for the Panthers.
Noah Layton also in on that tackle, but a huge hit by Hubbard.
1st and goal.
Be 1st and goal now from the
9-yard line.
Well, we'll go with the 9. Three receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Pass out in the flats on the far side of the field. And Credit's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll push the lead out to 27-0 on the Panthers. I think I'll hear cowbells for a couple of weeks now.
Smith's pass complete to number 20.
That will end the 3rd period too. They score with 0 time left on the game clock. Now we've got 3 officials meeting at about the 16-yard line. We'll see what this is all about. They're going to call that a touchdown. All of the coaches on the Yellville side are hot. They're going to attempt the extra point here. Not a great snap, but it's up and through the uprights. And they'll take a 28-0 lead at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we're going to have the kickoff momentarily, Hubbard and
Dakota Graf set the kickoff for the Eagles. Back to receive for the Panthers, number 2, Copen Hubbard, and number 20, Isai Matthias.
Hubbard and Matthias back deep. Graf will kick this off. We start fourth quarter with a 28-0 lead for Mayflower over the Yellville-Summit Panthers. Here's your kickoff. Kick is not particularly deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. A flag on the play. We'll see what this flag is. Should be for going out of bounds.
Penalty marker on the play. That penalty has been waved off. It's first and 10.
They're going to wave off the flag, and then it's going to be first and 10 for the Yellville Panthers at their own 35. Again, that wasn't a deep kick, but it went out of bounds. Apparently, somebody touched it before it went out of bounds. That's why they waved the kickoff, and it had to be, or waved the flag off. It had to be somebody from Yellville-Summit to touch it for them to wave the flag. Panthers will come out. Offense will be led out by the offensive line. Big number 60 leads them out. That's Ethan McCullough. Cantrell will come out. He's got Coxma and Girth. Girth will be the tight end. 2 receivers just near side. Cantrell in the shotgun formation with Coxma on his left. He looks to pass it. He's got a receiver. It's just over the outstretched hands of number 24, Noah Layton.
Intended for Noah Layton.
It would have been a big gain down inside Mayflower's territory.
It'll be second down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That'll bring up second and 10 for the Panthers. Layton will be the wide out on this near side of the field. The offensive line gets the play. Coxma will be in the backfield. Girth will line up off of the offensive line this time as a receiver. Pitch out to Coxma. He puts the ball on the ground, gets it back. He's going to get that fumble back, but it's going to be a loss on the play. It'll be a loss on the play of about 5 yards. It'll be more than that. It'll be 8 yards on the play.
Third and 17 at the 28-yard line.
It'll be a loss of 7 as they mark it back at the 28-yard line. And it'll bring up second down and 17 with the clock at around 11:30 to play in the game. Stacked receivers on this near side. Pass goes to the other side, and the receiver wants pass interference. They're not going to get it, but Coxma couldn't get away from the defender.
Bring up fourth down correction. Third down.
Third down and 17 from the 28-yard line of Yellville-Summit. 11 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the game with that incomplete pass. 3 receivers to the near side. Hubbard, Cox, and Hartle, all to this near side. Hartle's the wide out. 2 receivers to the far side. Cantrell in an empty backfield. Now we've got a whistle. Referee comes over to talk to Coach McCarthy. And they're going to change it and say it's 4th down now. Not sure what that was about, but it's 4th and 17, and the Panthers are going to send the punt team out. You got to be careful with all the chaos or confusion here that they don't have too many men on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have 12 men on the field, and it doesn't. Oh, there's a flag roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker as number 21, Caleb Stewart, was doing the kicking, and he got leveled. He just got leveled as he kicked the football. Penalty marker stopped. They downed the ball at the 34-yard line in Mayflower territory, but this is going to give the Panthers, I believe, a 1st down. Personal foul, 15 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 2.
The kicker against the Eagles.
Unless it's an automatic, and it may be an automatic 1st down. It is a 15-yard penalty, and just on the yardage, it'll be 4th down and 2. But they're saying it's 1st down, and so it's an automatic 1st down for roughing the kicker. 11:07, Yellville-Summit has 1st and 10, and they'll have 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line.
15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. 1st and 10 Panthers at the 43.
Panthers caught a break there. They had 12 men on the field. Cantrell calls for the snap. He has to take off. Now he throws the ball downfield. Hubbard took his eyes off of it, and it'll be dropped. It'll be dropped. I'm sorry, that was Coxma. Hubbard is on his near side. He took his eyes off the ball and dropped it. Would have been close to a 1st down had he caught it. Hartle, Hubbard, Coxman to this near side. Girth is the tight end on the near side, and looks like Hartle all the way out to the left, all the way out to the far side of the field. Rolls to the right. Pass is downfield, caught by Hubbard. Hubbard makes a big catch at the 36-yard line, and it's going to bring up a big 1st down for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. Hubbard made that catch, got hit hard, and got right back up. Hubbard will be the wideout this time. Coxma and Hartle on this near side. In the backfield, Eli Girth with Cantrell and Stewart to the far side of the field. Cantrell calls for the snap. He looks to pass. The pass rush is there. He throws it downfield. It'll be caught again by Hubbard. Hubbard's got running room. Hubbard breaks to the far side. He's going to get down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. Hubbard with another big play there. A pickup of about 20 yards on the play.
1st and goal at the 8.
1st goal at the 8-yard line on 2 big receptions by Cope and Hubbard. It's going to be hard to pick between him and Denver Layton for player of the game this week. But we'll make a choice. Now Cantrell looks to the sideline. Audible at the line. 4 receivers to this far side. Hartle is the farthest out. Now Cantrell pulls it down. He tries to go around the left side of the line, and he's not going to make it. Ball came out, but are they going to say it was a fumble? No. No, it'll be 2nd down. They are saying it was a fumble. After they came together with a meeting, they decided it was a fumble, and Mayflower will now have first and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Looked like the ground might have caused that fumble, but they give them the fumble nonetheless. Now the defense back on the field after two great big possessions or receptions by Copen Hubbard. Mayflower will have two receivers to each side of the field. Davis in the backfield. Smith, Cocker the third as quarterback. He'll call for the snap. Looks to the flats on this near side. He'll make a man miss. Hubbard misses downfield. Now we've got a foot race. We've got a foot race down the field. It's going to be a 90-yard touchdown for the Eagles as they get into the end zone on a pass out into the flats. No flags on the field. It'll be good, and that'll advance the score to 34-0 on homecoming night here. 9:39 to play in the game. Eagles are up by 34. All this heels of a fumble that look like a fumble. Kick is up, and it's good. 35-0. We'll have a running clock for the rest of the ball game. Panthers will get set to receive this kick. Back will be Hubbard and Mateus. At this point, I'm not sure the Eagles care who they kick it to because they lead 35-0. There is still 9 minutes to play in this ball game. We want to thank Baxter Health for ensuring that we bring you these games each Friday night. It was even last week when we were in the remnants of Hurricane Helena and had to do it from the sideline. And nonetheless, we brought you the football game. Hubbard will be on the near side of the field, and Mateus will be on the far side. Here is your kickoff. Kick will be to Mateus. It'll be short. It'll be covered up at the 30-yard line, and the Panthers will take over first and 10 there. It was recovered by Easton Voigt, and he smothered the football to protect it for the Panthers. Second turnover of the game was very costly for the Panthers. Actually, third turnover was very costly. On the first play from scrimmage, Cochran put out to credit, and he went down the sideline on this near side and scored a 90-yard touchdown. Panthers have four receivers to this near side, Stewart to the far side. Denver Layton will be in the slot with Eli Girth and Coben Hubbard. Hubbard back to the center of the field, catches the football. He's got room to run. He'll be upended around the 40-yard line or at the 40, and it'll be first and 10 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. Ball's marked at the 41-yard line. Coxma comes into the game. Denver Layton will come out. Now Hubbard will come out, and Layton comes back in. Eli Girth line up as a tight end just off the line of scrimmage. Coxma in the backfield. Denver Layton in the slot on the near side. Cantrell rolls to the near side, hits Girth. Girth will have a textbook tackle put on him at the 45-yard line, but it'll be a pickup of 5 yards. And the defender could have been called for taunting there as he's still celebrating.
46.
He needs to calm down because they will throw a taunting penalty here. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 46-yard line. Cantrell in the backfield by himself. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to this near side. Cantrell pulls it down. He'll get across the 46 out to about the 47-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers from their own 47-yard line.
In a yard, it's 3rd down and 4 at the 47.
Under 8 minutes to play in this game. The Eagles lead 35-0. Panthers come to the line of scrimmage. Coxma stands next to Cantrell in the backfield. In motion will be Denver Layton. Coxma takes the handoff, and he'll be hitting the backfield at the 45. Or they're going to mark him at forward progress at the 46. So he'll lose 1 on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 5. Hubbard comes back in. He'll come in for Denver Layton. Three receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Cantrell empty backfield, calls for the snap. Now he looks downfield, throws the football, and Hubbard couldn't come up with it. It would have been a 1st down had he come up with it. Now a little bit of jawing between the 2 players. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Yellville-Summit for Mayflower. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this ball game. Mayflower leads 35-0. Eagles have 2 receivers to each side of the field. Smith back in at quarterback. Davis in the backfield with him. Gets the call from the sideline. Now he'll come up to tell the offensive line what he out of them. He'll call for the snap. High snap. Davis takes the handoff, and he'll be met immediately by Eli Girth. Also in on the tackle is number 71, Jonathan Ryan.
Eli Girth in the stop. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play. It brings up 2nd down and 8 at the 44-yard line. 5 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the game. Band trying to pump up the defense. Davis flanks Smith in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side. 1 to this near side. Defensive line standing. They'll rush in. Davis gets the snap, and he'll be tackled by Girth again. He'll get out to, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 40-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Third and 5, or 4 rather, for the Eagles. Davis in the backfield, 3 receivers to the far side. Smith at quarterback, and a receiver to this side of the field. Calls for the snap. Drops back, pass out into the flats to Credit. Credit's going to get room. Now he's going to be pushed out of bounds, short of the 1st down. Forward progress is going to make it a 4th and 1, it looks like. Well, they're going to mark it back at the 37-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. 2 receivers to each side of the field now, and Davis in the backfield. again, they've liked throwing the pass out in the flats. But here in the fourth quarter, Davis has been fairly effective. We've got 3:25 remaining in the game. Now Davis switches sides of the quarterback. Quarterback throws it out in the flats. It's almost picked off by Stewart, and then the tackle's going to be made, but not – well, no, it's not going to be made. He breaks the tackle. Ryan is in on it with Coxma, along with Denver Layton, all making the tackle there. But it was after the first down was gained.
First down, Eagles.
And we're under 3 minutes to play with 2:55. First and 10 for Mayflower at the Panther 30-yard line. And a lead of 35-0 over Yellville-Summit. Two receivers wide out on the far side of the field. Davis in the backfield with Smith. Davis gets the handoff, and he'll be ridden down. In on the tackle was number 24, Noah Layton.
Noah Layton makes the tackle for the Panthers.
Davis a little slow getting up, but he does get up. Ball will be placed at the 27-yard line, and that'll bring up second down in about 3.5.
And 7. It's second down and 3 at the 23-yard line.
It's not the homecoming that Yellville-Summit wanted. Here comes the snap. Davis with the handoff. He's going to be met. Ryan's going to hold on to him long enough for some help to get there. They'll bring him down.
Jonathan Ryan makes the tackle for the Panthers.
Number 79 raised his hands after
That'll bring up third down and 3.
a big block on Brendan Arkey and taking him to the ground. It's going to be a loss, or I guess not a loss, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 3. And now they're going to run some clock. 1 minute to play in the game. Ball's at the 23-yard line, and the Eagles have a 35-0 lead. Davis looks like he's going to get the fumble in the backfield. Now the quarterback, Davis, has got to run for it. And Coxma will be the closest one for the tackle as the quarterback took a knee, so he didn't lose any more yards. Ball's back at the 27. It'll be a 4-yard loss, and it'll bring up fourth down and 7. And I would assume they're going to go for it. Well, maybe not. They don't have to snap it. They're a second ahead of the play clock, so it's going to be a final score of 35-0 here on homecoming night for the Mayflower Eagles. The clock is ticking down. We've got 9 seconds. Officials coming together at in the middle of the field. 35-0 will be your final. And we want to take this time to tell you that Odd Enterprises sponsors the post-game show. The show will be fairly short this evening, but they do sponsor it, and they're proud educators and proud politicians of Marion County for many, many years. And we look forward to many more broadcasts being brought to you by Odd Enterprises. Darlene and Terry, I want to say congratulations to all of the student athletes in North Central Arkansas, as well as a special good luck to Bryce Brook and Michaela Ott as they move through their senior years. Well, the Mayflower started early, 7-0 at 5:28 in the first quarter. In the first quarter, with 1 minute left, they scored their second touchdown and converted the extra point. It's 14-0 at that point. Just before in the second quarter, they score with 10 minutes and 14 seconds remaining on the clock, and that'll round out the scoring for the first half. 21-0. Mayflower took a halftime, or 14-0 was a halftime lead. They scored early in the third quarter to make it 21-0. At the end of the third quarter, literally with 0 time on the clock, they scored a touchdown and made it 28-0 after the 1 point after the kick, the extra kick. In the fourth quarter, after a turnover, they threw a pass out in the flats, and Credit went 90 yards for the play and scored a touchdown. That made it 35-0, and from there they just ran the clock out. Congratulations to the Eagles. They can stay undefeated in conference play, and the Panthers will fall to 0-2 in conference play. 2-3 on the season overall, but 0-2 in conference is the Panthers' record. That will be your post-game show. We want to thank all of our sponsors real quick. It'll be Woods Record Service 2 in Flippin, North Arkansas College in Harrison, Allen's Grocery in Summit, Dozier and Associates in Yellville, Baxter Health. They bring us every broadcast from Hospital Drive over in Mountain Home. Carolyn's Razorback Ribs on the home of the coaches show on Highway 62 412, just west of Highway 14. Twisted Sisters in Flippin, look for the blue-green parking stop, and you found it. We're right next door to them, and Diamond State is in Lead Hill. Diamond State Cremation and Funeral Home, they'll take care of you just like your family. Old South sets up their food truck right there in front of the Mountain Echo and the Twisted Sisters Hair Salon. Odd Enterprises, they bring you this post-game show, and we're proud of that from Yellville. Bank of 1889 in Yellville on the Curve will help take care of all of your banking needs, as well as White River Auto, making sure that your car is safe for the road and you can dodge or stop for these children, these students, as they go back to school. And they will be walking, so you need to pay attention to crosswalks, and they can make sure it stays safe for those crosswalks. I'm Robert Lyons. This has been Homecoming at Yellville-Summit, and they lose tonight 35-0, and the Mayflower Eagles will stay undefeated in conference play with a 2-0 record and 5-0 overall. We will be back on the air broadcasting the Valley Springs Lincoln volleyball game on October the 7th from Lincoln, Arkansas. So tune in then. Otherwise, we'll be back broadcasting football next Friday night at 7 p.m. I'm glad you tuned in tonight. We'll bring you all the games next week.